Alright, Bobo Cari Makan episode 26, I think. Anyway, I find myself in Jalan Kapar, Klang. And today we are gonna eat Hokkien food. Now, I very rarely talk about Hokkien cuisine because to me, it's not cuisine. I grew up eating Hokkien food. So it's food. It's not really a cuisine. But also you have to admit, Hokkien cuisine is, to put it very diplomatically, a bit rustic. Imagine if China was Europe, then Cantonese cuisine would be something like Italian or French cuisine. And Hokkien cuisine would be Eastern European. So generally Hokkien cuisine, whether be it in Malaysia, in Southeast Asia or in China, tend to be very brothy, very strong. Uses a lot of dark soy, very strong, robust flavor profile. Has something to do with Fujian's geography. Anyway, I'm here. That's Jalan Kapar. That's a little hut underneath a tree beside Jalan Kapar. Yes, I like eating in places like this. Look at the wooden hut. Oh, check out that wooden house, man. Very Sing Chun, very new village. So I'm here to eat Hokkien food, like the ones I eat growing up. So while we're waiting, let's talk a little bit about Fujian. The earliest inhabitants are most likely Austronesian speakers. They cut their hair short, they tattoo their face, they blacken their teeth as recorded by early Chinese. The people that live in this place naturally developed seafaring technology because of the geography of Fujian. It's very rugged coast, requiring the people that live here to not entirely dependent on agriculture but also on fisheries. So naturally, the Austronesians that lived here developed very advanced seafaring technology that allows them to colonize places that the Chinese couldn't go. For example, like Taiwan. From Taiwan, then the archipelagos of Southeast Asia. That's where you get your out of Taiwan or out of Fujian argument. But you see, the Austronesian migrated out of Fujian, then into Taiwan, then into Southeast Asia. Doesn't mean everyone left. The children of the Yellow River started moving into what is now called Fujian around 2,000 to 3,000 years ago. And this migration is very male-led. Well, it could be male-led or it could be polygamy, which is practiced heavily by Chinese at that time. Variety of Y chromosome, or the percentage of Y chromosome that constitute what we call Chinese Y haplogroup variety today has pretty much set about 3,000 years ago. But the mitochondrial, meaning the mother side, the maternal line of the genetic, tells a different story. Is that the people of Hokkien, the Chinese people of Hokkien, contains a large percentage of maternal haplogroup that shares with a lot of people in Southeast Asia. What this means is that there is a male-led migration of Chinese into Fujian, but these people would marry local women or take local women as second or third wife or so on. This results in a very interesting genetic tapestry. Is that a modern Fujian person has as much Austronesian genetic contribution as an Austronesian person in Southeast Asia. A modern Malay has somewhere between 30 to 50% Austronesian genetics. But a Southern Chinese, specifically a Fujian Chinese, has as much as 30 to 60% Austronesian contribution as well, from the maternal side, of course. Alright, so our food is here. So as you can see, like I said, a lot of soy, very dark, very strong, very robust, very rustic flavor, and a very rustic presentation as well. Look at that. We didn't really get to order the fish. You just order a fish, whatever is available, they give it to you based on your pax count as well. So this is enough for two, which is just right. And we have this pork belly in dark soy, and we have some of the most rustic Chinese food ever, which is stir-fried cabbage. Now you know why I don't call it cuisine, because I grew up eating food like this, right? To me, this is food, this is sustenance. It's not exactly cuisine, but as I grow older, I realize that this is the flavor of Fujian. So the fish is fried to a crisp, and the sauce is definitely dark soy-based sauce with chili. The chili is not too spicy, to be honest. It looks like there's a lot, but to be honest, it's very mild. Check this out, man. Pork belly. Let's try this. This is archetypal Hokkien food. Black in color, just like Hokkien mee. Just like 卤肉饭. Just like bak kut teh. Yes. Very, very nice. Very salty. Very complex. Very caramelized, yeah. So the dark color from Hokkien cooking doesn't just come from soy or dark soy, but also from caramelized sugar. You find this in 卤肉饭, in 猪脚醋, all this kind of there's kind of bitter sweet taste. It comes actually from caramelized sugar. And this is a decent surprise. The freshness of the vegetable and the lightness of it is still there. The umami of it comes from a little bit of anchovies here. And also this, xiami, tebi, dried shrimp. But aside from that, it's very light, it's very refreshing. It's a very good contrast to this very thick, very hearty flavor. This is very hearty, and this is very strong flavor. So it's a very, very good meal. I would really, really recommend you to come here. Kedai Kopi Seng Heng, you see that signboard there? Yeah? Batu Lima, or 5.5 mile of Jalan Kapal. What a satisfying, hearty, rustic meal. Good stuff, but my warning to you, come sharp at 12. The wait is long, man. They do table by table, and I come at sharp 12 also. I have to wait like almost 45 minutes. So come early.